What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another stream for the Living Decks. AFC, you're the first one in, bro. Welcome in. I started streaming early today, so I'm 15 minutes early. Why does it look like I just live nowhere? Like the camera just doesn't pick up the outside. There's supposed to be a tree and another building there, but it just looks like I live in the abyss. I don't know why the camera's not picking that up. But yeah, what's going on, bro? What is going on? Oh my god, bro, I live in the abyss. That's insane. Anyway, the maintenance update for Pokemon Home is over. Not loading in. Yeah, my render distance is too low. That's what it is right now, bro. My render distance is too low. Oh my god. Yeah, last stream I got the shiny Charmander and Charmeleon finally, and I finished my first PC box, but I could not put it in Pokemon Home because there was a maintenance update, but that maintenance is now over. And I could put my Pokemon into Home. I also, not the weekend, for some reason I thought weekend, over the last couple days, I decided to do a random Staryu catch combos for Staryu and Let's Go, and I got a shiny, and I could not get a second one because I ended up finding a random shiny Tentacruel instead, which I evolved, or Tentacool, which I evolved into Tentacruel. So I got that line done, and last night I was prepping for today's stream, and I just randomly ran into the power plant in Let's Go and just found those shiny Voltorb running around, and I evolved it into Electrode. So we got that line done as well. So we're currently at 105 out of 151. So I don't actually know what I'm gonna do on today's stream. I was looking around the internet, checking what the exclusive Pokemon are for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And turns out there's not much. I also have been checking my list. I have a list on my phone, and I've been crossing Pokemon off, the ones that I have. 3-line evolution Pokemon. Okay, other than Eevee, because I'm missing Eevee, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. I have Flareon though. Other than the Eeveelutions, the only 3-stage evolution line I'm missing is the Bellsprout line. I have Bellsprout. I don't have Weeping Bell or Victory Bell, but I realized I can't shiny hunt them in Let's Go. I have to do them in Scarlet Violet because it's a Eevee exclusive, and I play on Let's Go Pikachu. So literally the last 3-stage evolution line I need is Bellsprout line. You have an Italian name? That's because I am Italian, bro. Yeah, welcome to the stream. So I don't actually know what I'm gonna do today. I think today there's 4 evolution lines that I would like to hunt in Let's Go. Hopefully we can get all of them today. That'd be insane. It's Friday, so I'm gonna have a pretty long stream today. That's why I started early. I started stream 15 minutes earlier. But I would like to do the Seal line, Grimer, Muck, Hypno, Drowzee, Krabby, or Kingler. I want to do one of those lines. So yeah, I would like to do one of those lines. All right. I don't actually speak Italian though. I'm Italian, but I don't speak it. My parents speak it. My grandparents speak it. I just never learned it. I was never good with languages. So I live in Canada too, and we have to, like, where I live in Canada, we have to learn French. I'm not good at French either. But I know more French than I do Italian. Also, I figured out playing with 2 people is actually better for catching Pokemon. So I'm gonna start doing that. I'd say Grimer is the best out of those ones. Yeah, I would say so too. It's also Grimer and Muck are literally the only Let's Go Pikachu exclusives that I'm missing. But I think I'm gonna start with Grimer. Just because there's such an easy place to go get them. You know? Like here. Wait, how much Ultra Balls do I have? Because now I'm gonna be throwing double the Ultra Ball. I don't know if that's enough. I might not play with 2 people. Can I get rid of 1 person? How do you do that? Okay, let's go. Because if I play with 2 people, that means I'm throwing double the amount of Ultra Balls. I don't really have much. So. But yeah, there's a ton of Grimer that spawn in here. So I say, oh, even Muck spawns here. But yeah, Grimer is probably my best bet. But yeah. This is late game though, so yeah, they're level 45, so they're gonna be a little hard to catch. But yeah, Lace, what's going on? Oh, not really actually, just 1 Ultra Ball. As long as I get as long as I hit the circle, I should be able to catch these guys. But yeah. We're going for Grimer. Oh, I should probably put the sprite on screen. Let me close out that. Grimer, where are you? Do I have the sprite saved? Wow, I don't have the Grimer sprite. We're entering shinies that I did not redesign in YouTube Shorts yet. I need to download the Grimer sprite. I can't talk. You look like you make awful garlic bread. That is true. I have no idea how to cook, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys, chat. Back in, I want to say 2020. Yeah, 2020, because it was during quarantine. Back in 2020, it was like 3 a.m. I want to say. Because, you know, 2020, we were all on horrible sleep schedules. I was 15 in 2020, you know? So, like, I was staying up all night playing Fortnite and Warzone during quarantine. But during 2020, it was like 3 a.m. And I went in my kitchen to go make a grilled cheese. Okay. My dad wasn't working in 2020, so he was home too. And he was awake. And I put my grilled cheese in the toaster oven. I have a toaster oven. Not like a regular toaster. I have a toaster oven. And my grilled cheese caught fire in the toaster oven. Because I put too much butter, and the butter dripped down to like the bottom where there's like the grill, like the hot part, and it set fire. And I had no idea what to do because I was a 15-year-old that's never dealt with that situation before. And then my dad literally just stuck his hand in the toaster and just put the sandwich in the sink and started smacking it with a rag. So yeah, I still ate it. I still ate the grilled cheese. And it was cold. Because only one side caught on fire. So, back in 2020 when I was 15, I almost burned my house down by making a grilled cheese at 3 a.m. So yeah, I'm not a good cook. But yeah, thank God Grimer doesn't jump around. Hope we get 20k soon. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. It'll happen when it happens. We're getting pretty close though, pretty rapidly, which is crazy. Ivana, I think that's called. Welcome. Gotta keep catching the Grimers. Gotta get to a 40 combo. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Imagine I get the shiny Muck before the Grimer. That'd be honestly a little bit annoying. I won't lie, that would kind of be annoying. All right, let's do this. Now that my whole team is level 100, but we save so much time on like catching Pokemon. Because I could just skip that screen. Oh, by the way, chat. By the way. Remember how I was talking about how I want to get that modded 3DS with the capture card? Well, on Thursday I bought it. I bought the 3DS. I don't know when it comes in, but I bought a new Nintendo 3DS LL. I bought a Japanese one. Because I'm going to hack it to change the region lock so I can play English games on it, or North American games, and then I'm gonna send it to Loopy, who's a creator in Utah that mods 3DSs with capture cards. So yeah, Oliver boy, what's going on? Hello, hope you had a good day. I did have a good day. Today I did not go to school, even though I had school. I stayed home because I was too tired. And then I edited my next video, which, by the way, I said it in the Discord today, but I'll say it again here to those of you who didn't see it. But my next YouTube video is coming out sometime next week. I finished editing the entire video. All that's left to edit is the intro, like the special effects on the intro. That's all I gotta do, and then that video's done and I could upload it. So my next video is coming out sometime next week, and then I could go back to recording the Nuzlocke, because I won't lie, I kind of made it to the second gym badge in my black-white Nuzlocke, and then I just stopped playing because I've just been focusing on editing my next video, which is now coming out next week. So yeah, is there a Nintendo 3DS custom Pikachu? There is. There's also a Pokeball 2DS XL, which looks so sick. But yeah, Wild, what's good, bro? I'm gonna crash out. Hey, I started stream early, bro. So it's not your fault for not being here right away. But yeah, I got the 3DS. How long usually are your lives? Well, it's Friday, so I'm gonna go longer, but normally I stream for about 2 to 2.5 hours. But yeah, today I'm probably gonna go for longer. You know, I ate right before stream. I had a coffee, really caffeinated. Today I didn't go to school. All I did was edit a YouTube video, so I'm pretty energized today. So I want to go for a long time. I want to go for a while today. The only thing that I'll give out is probably my back, but I'll just stand up when that happens. But yeah. Whoa, don't jump out of the ball. Okay, bro. I can't waste my Ultra Balls. I only have 150. So that's not good, but bro, I don't know if I don't actually know what its flea animation is. Was that it? I'm hitting excellence. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. It's literally spring break and I can't take a freaking nap. I have a whole 11 days. 11 days spring break? God damn. That's crazy, bro. 11 days including the weekend. Okay. That's still 10 days, technically. Monday through Friday is 5 days. Oh, wait. Wait, no, never mind. Including weekends. Yeah, that means you have Saturday, Sunday. Just 2 days. Then Monday to Friday. Yeah. You have 1 week off, but that's still a pretty long break. Like, goddamn. All right, more Grimers. I did an overcount. Maybe my mind's tired. Well, either way, a week off sounds nice, and I don't have one. Well, my spring break happened. But yeah, I can't wait for summer break, dude. I cannot wait for summer break. Like, really. John, what's going on? John said hi. Juan, what's up, bro? Yo, who we hunting? Currently doing Grimer. I need 2 of them. Grimer and Muck. Chat, I think this living dex is gonna start, like... I think we're gonna start rolling out the shinies. Like... I was saying this at the beginning of stream, but there wasn't much people when I said it, so I'll say it again. I'm only missing 2-stage evolution Pokemon. Other than Eevee and Bellsprout. Like, Bellsprout, well, I have Bellsprout. I don't have Weeping Bell or Victory Bell. So even if I do shiny Bellsprout, I just have to get 2. Like, the only Pokemon that I need to hunt more than 2 of is Eevee. It's the only Pokemon left that I need to hunt more than 2 of. Because I need an Eevee, a Vaporeon, and a Jolteon. I have Flareon already. So I need 3 shiny Eevee. Every other Pokemon I need to get, every other evolution line I haven't finished yet, I need to get just 1 or 2 of them. So we're gonna start rolling out evolution lines here. I have to go with my friend to Minecraft film. I'm so tired. Goddamn. The movie's pretty good. You'll enjoy it. Trust. And if you're tired, if you don't like the movie, you could always just fall asleep during the movie. The amount of people I see doing that. Like, goddamn. What happens after Gen 1? Gen 2? Good question. Because I was actually gonna ask you guys about this. So I got my 3DS, okay? I bought the new Nintendo 3DS XL. Obviously, before I can start making content on it, I need to mod it first. But I was wondering, I have a top 3 of which Pokemon games I want to buy first on that 3DS, and I need your guys' opinion on which one out of the 3. Because each one involves a different video I want to make. Okay? The first game being Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Okay, I've been saying for time that I really want to do Ultra Wormhole hunting for legendaries. And I've been, since it's literally been one of the first Pokemon videos I've been recording, and I keep putting it aside. I started recording this in 2023 before I was even a dedicated Pokemon YouTuber. I was still a Minecraft YouTuber in 2023, and I started recording this Pokemon video. I've been trying to get every single shiny legendary, and I only have 3. I have Solgaleo, I have Ho-Oh, and I have Zygarde, you know? And Ultra Wormhole hunting will really help for that video. And again, I've always wanted to do it. But then we have Pokemon Black 2, White 2. I said I want to make a video where I get the shiny charm in every Pokemon game that has one. And the only Pokemon game that has a shiny charm in it that I don't have is Black 2. Black 2, White 2. And that game, a Gen 5 game, I could send my shiny Mew that I have in Emerald over to Pokemon Home to officially complete the Gen 1 Living Dex. And the third game is Heart Gold Soul Silver. Because after I finish the Gen 1 Dex, I want to do the Gen 2 Dex. So I would need Heart Gold Soul Silver. And Heart Gold Soul Silver is also classified as a Gen 5 game, which means it works to be able to send my Mew from Emerald over to Pokemon Home. You know? So, I'm on those top 3. Heart Gold Soul Silver for trading up my shiny Mew and doing the Gen 2 shiny Living Dex. Black 2, White 2 for trading up my shiny Mew and doing the shiny charm video. And Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for doing anything legendary related. Like if I get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I could even do Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno that I need for this Living Dex that I'm currently doing. You know, so I'm on a mix. I don't know which one I should get first. So I need your guys' help on that. Which Pokemon game should I get first on the 3DS? Should I get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Black 2, White 2? I've been stuck on it. I've been stuck on that question. I keep questioning it. The cheapest one is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, by the way. And the most expensive one is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And those games are really expensive. Even Black 2, White 2, it's around like 200 Canadian. Black 2, White 2 is around 200 Canadian. Heart Gold, Soul Silver is around 300 Canadian. And Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is like $80. I actually found someone $80 after taxes, $60 before tax, you know? Like, I saw someone selling one for $55. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you know? So I'm kind of stuck. And me personally, the one that I would love the most is Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I would love to play a storyline. I would love to play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but it would have the least video impact for me. Because the legendaries that I'm doing for that shiny legendary video, I could easily just do it in Dynamax Adventures. But yeah. I also do need Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for the shiny charm video. So. How come I already have the sprite that's the Pokemon K wanted to buy hopping on stream? What? Ultra Sun and Moon would be really cool. That's what I'm saying too. I've never played them. I've always wanted to do wormhole hunting. I could do soft resets for legendaries. Ultra Sun, wait, Sun and Moon, because it's gonna say it's significantly harder than any Pokemon game, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver is also great, being the next gen to the first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, actual gameplay wise, like if I had to play one of those Pokemon games for the sake of just playing the story mode, I'd pick Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Either way, eventually I'm gonna buy all of them. You know, my goal is to eventually get every single Pokemon game, like a physical, maybe not the Game Boy ones, because those ones are like, bro, Pokemon Crystal's like $700. But like, I could buy Switch 2 for the price of a official Pokemon Crystal copy, you know. Pokemon Collector, what's going on? I replied, Ultra Sun recently beat. I replayed Ultra Sun, recently beat Elite Four, but haven't done post game. See, if I get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, my sole purpose of what just happened. Okay, that was weird. Don't know why my Switch is doing that. It happened before I started stream, but I think it's because I shake my leg. Like I'm always like, my leg is always doing this and it shakes my desk, so sometimes my Switch wobbles. So I should stop doing that. But yeah, it wobbles in the dock, probably de-docks itself. But yeah, if I get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, my sole purpose is to Ultra Wormhole, you know. I haven't beaten Ultra Sun, but the last thing I did was enter the champion room. Pretty much done the games. Nye almost beat Ultra Sun, but the amount of damage I had mentally thanks to the difficulty, I just quit, so we're down from it. Damn, bro. I've heard it's a hard game, but I don't think it's harder than Platinum. Pokemon Platinum is by far like one of the hardest Pokemon games. Like there's no way Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon could be harder than Platinum. But yeah. Another thing too though, I'm hacking the 3DS, okay? I'm like getting homebrew on it and everything. Like the hate shop that people have on the 3DS, the hate shop that lets you just download everything in the eShop for free. Like I'm downloading that. So I could easily just get the digital version of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon for free. You know? You can't get DS games on the 3DS eShop. Me, I'm relatively new, so I haven't emulated to mod my 3DS. I tried modding mine, like my actual childhood 3DS that I have next to me, but it didn't work. It did not work. I don't know if I did it wrong or because you just can't do it on a normal 3DS. I don't know, but I tried, it didn't work. So I just bought a new 3DS XL, a new Nintendo 3DS XL. And when that comes in the mail, it's Japanese, so I can't play any games on it. Unless they're Japanese games, which I don't own. I own North American games. But if I have to hack that 3DS in order to play my North American games. So when that 3DS comes in, my new 3DS LL, which means XL in Japanese, I'm gonna mod it, like hack it, so I could then play North American games on it, and then I have to send it out to the company to put a capture card in it. So yeah. Then once that's done, once it's back to me, boom, we start making content. So yeah. Honestly, I would have loved to play. I would love to play a randomizer. They seem fun. I know how to do one. I actually set one up once. Chat, actually, okay, I don't know if a lot of you guys here are newer, so I don't know if you've seen the video. But the video where I shiny hunted a Pokemon in every region, when I did Unova, I soft resetted Black and White for a shiny Tepig. Okay, I did that on an emulator on my PC, and then just to test it out, I did a randomizer, but I accidentally randomized the save file where I had the shiny Tepig. So my shiny Tepig turned into like a different Pokemon. I don't remember what it turned into, but it turned into a different Pokemon. So I lost it. I lost that shiny Tepig. So it kind of sucked, but like, yeah. I thought Magmar was a shiny for a sec. I have shiny Magmar already, so I don't need to worry about that. If something I have is shiny before I find shiny Grimer, like if I find a shiny Magmar and I already have shiny Magmar, I'm not catching it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Chat, when I did Oddish last week, I found 3 shiny Rattatas before a single Oddish. I killed them all off. I didn't catch them. But I found 3 shiny Rattatas before finding a shiny Oddish. Like, it was so annoying. But yeah. It was very annoying. If I just sit like this, my back's not gonna hurt. God damn. Why in a different direction, bro? I am not shooting the Pokeball in that direction. God damn. In all fairness, I think that Legend ZA starter lineup is bottom line mid Tepig hard carries the lineup, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of the starters either, I won't lie. Like, I don't know, Chikorita is probably my least favorite grass starter. I'm not a huge Chikorita fan. Totodile is pretty sick. I'm probably gonna pick Totodile, but like, even Totodile, I don't have an issue with Totodile. I think it's a good starter, but I've never been drawn to pick it, and it's never been one of my favorites. Like, I don't hate Totodile, I just find Totodile is a really mid, like a lower mid-tier water type starter. Like, there's a lot of better water type starters than Totodile, in my opinion. But it's not the worst. I don't think it's the worst. But there's a lot that's better than it. And Tepig is good for its starter trio. Like Tepig, Snivy, and Oshawott. But I'm not gonna lie, the Gen 5 starters in general, I don't like any of them. I don't like Tepig, Oshawott, or Snivy. The Gen 5 starter trio has always been like my personal least favorite. Like, I like Fuecoco in Gen 9 better than all 3 of the Gen 5 starters. I'm just being honest. I've never been a huge fan of it. But yeah. Battle Royale. Let's hit up a Battle Royale. Would you like to see... Who would you like to see get a Mega the most? I said it in my last stream. I talked about this in my last stream. I think Lapras would be an absolutely amazing Mega. I think Lapras would be so sick. It has no baby Pokemon. It has no evolution. Like, I think Lapras and Snorlax could have perfect Megas, but at least Snorlax, like, it has a pre-evolution. Gen 4 gave it Munchlax. At least that. Like, Lapras has nothing. Lapras does not have a baby or a evolution. I think Lapras would make such a sick Mega. I said that on my last stream. Like, but yeah. Even like, I don't know, I feel like all these one-off Pokemon that just don't have evolutions or different regional forms, like Farfetch, for example, it has a Galarian form, so at least I got something. Kangaskhan got a Mega, you know. Tauros has like 4 different Paldean forms. At least it got something. Even Mr. Mime got a baby Pokemon and a Galarian form. You know, and its Galarian form has a brand new evolution. Like, these Gen 1 one-offs like Jinx could have a cool mega. Lapras, like I said earlier, could have an amazing mega. You know? Actually, Jinx got a baby. Jinx got a baby Pokemon. Smoochum. The only Gen 1 one-off no evolution Pokemon that didn't get anything to it is Lapras. And Aerodactyl. No, Aerodactyl got a mega. Aerodactyl got a mega too. Even Pinsir got a mega. For real. The only Gen 1 Pokemon that doesn't have an evolution or a baby form that got nothing is Lapras. I mean, okay, Lapras got a G-Max. Lapras got a Gigantamax. But like, it deserves a mega. Come on. Ditto? Yeah, but Ditto has a whole thing to it. Like, Ditto can turn into any Pokemon. Like, at least Ditto has something to it. You know? I mean, there isn't much you can do with it. With Ditto, yeah, like, how would Ditto get an evolution? Like, plus you can make the argument, I don't believe this, but you could make the argument that Meltan exists. Meltan and Melmetal. You can make the argument with Ditto because they're somewhat in a way linked. So you can make that argument. I don't think that's a valid argument, but like, some people could say that, you know? But I think Lapras getting a G-Max is a better argument than Ditto having a clone like Meltan. But yeah. I think Nidoking could have a sick mega. Nidoking and Nidoqueen as well could have sick megas. You know? Aegislash too. I've always loved Aegislash. I'm pretty sure it's leaked that the Kalos starters will get megas. I don't know what Greninja's mega is gonna look like though. I really don't know, because like, I'm sorry, but if they go the Ash Greninja route, it's kind of stupid. Like, it's not a mega. You know, in the anime, Ash doesn't use a keystone for it. So if they go the Ash Greninja route, it's kind of stupid. I want to see like a whole new Greninja form, you know? Because Ash Greninja is not a mega. It's a battle bond. It's an ability. You know? I wouldn't like one of the Hoenn starters to be a part of the lineup. That would have been sick. They have megas, so I think they're in the game though. They are in the game. They're not the starter Pokemon, but the Hoenn starters are in the game because Blaziken is in the trailer for ZA. I don't know about Sceptile and Swampert though, but the Torchic line is in the game because Blaziken was in the trailer. I saw they ain't doing Ash Greninja. Yeah, Ash Greninja was in the past. Like, fans want to see it back, and I too think it would be sick to have Ash Greninja back eventually, but I don't think it'll ever come back. I think it... No, bro. My combo broke. What was its flea animation? Dude, what was Grimer's flea animation? Chat, you know what's crazy? I'm 105 Pokemon in, and that was actually the first catch combo that ever broke on me. That's actually kind of crazy. Please tell me I have enough to sell. Let's go get more Ultra Balls while we're at it. What is your favorite fossil Pokemon? My favorite fossil. I like Cranidos, but I don't think it's my favorite. I'll take that out for now. My favorite fossil. I don't actually know. I won't lie. Probably Cranidos or Aerodactyl, because Aerodactyl has a mega. It's like one of the only fossils that have a mega. Just get rid of these. Should I sell my stones? I won't lie, bro. You could literally buy them in a shop in this game. You could literally just buy like evolution stones from a store in this game. Should I just sell these? It's 5k or 2.5k each. Like, and I'm probably not going to use them anyway. Other than the evolutions, there's nothing else that... And I don't even have a water stone. Like, I need Jolteon and Vaporeon, and I only have a Thunderstone. So, like, it's not like I'm going to use them anyway. You know? Actually, wait, chat. I kind of want to see something. I've battled the Elite Four numerous amounts of times to get the or to get Ultra Balls. Even though I already caught the legendary Pokemon in this game, do they respawn? Because if they do, I'll soft reset. I'll do soft resets today. I don't mind. Okay, wait. I can't. I have to go from here. I don't mind soft resetting this. By the way, chat, I'm pretty positive that the last Pokemon I'm gonna do before finishing this living dex is the fossils. Like, I'm pretty positive that that's just gonna be the last Pokemon I do for this. Bro, I always click this button on accident. Let's see if they respawn. Even though I already caught them. I also just do not remember where you gotta go. Apparently they're trying to hunt in Let's Go games the fossils. Yeah, you have to soft reset. You have to get fossils. Well, if you don't want to soft reset, you have to find fossils in Cerulean Cave and just give them to the professor. There's a glitch that I saw John Stone do though, and if it's still a thing, I'm gonna do it. But when John Stone did his living dex, he basically, there's a glitch where you can just like, this guy wants a Zapdos, what the fuck? But there's a glitch where you can like it doesn't respawn. It doesn't respawn. Damn it. Okay. So I have to do them in what's it called? I really have to do them in Dynamax Adventures. Okay. I just wanted to see that. Let's go back to Grimer. But yeah, there's a glitch apparently where you could just get like a bunch of fossils. Like there's a guaranteed one that spawns every day, and you could always just redo it and redo it and redo it over and over and over and over again. So if you can do that, I could get like 200 or so fossils and then just constantly spam talk to the professor instead of having to like soft reset one each time. Like it's just faster. Also, chat, I'm not gonna do Grimer. I feel like I'm gonna do Grimer when I'm stocked up on more Ultra Balls. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have enough Ultra Balls to do Grimer. Let's see what we could do instead. The Krabby line is not bad either. I know where they spawn and they're fairly easy to catch. Could also do Seal, Hypno. Hypno Drowzee is a good shout. Where do you spawn? Here. Okay, Route 111. Let's do Hypno. Or Drowzee, I mean. Let's do Drowzee. I feel like I've never gotten a shiny Drowzee before. I dropped my Joy-Con. That's real sick. All right. Apparently they spawn here. Or like, okay, not here, but in the route. Why don't I just get on Charizard? The amount of routes in a Pokemon game never fails to surprise me. I think there's more routes than cities for sure. So they're supposed to spawn here. I don't know if it's a rare spawn. That's why you wear the straps. Oh my god. Nintendo. They want me to wear the straps so badly, dude. God damn. Still here, just lurking today. It's all good, bro. It is all good. All right. Okay, yeah, Drowzee does spawn here. So let's do some Drowzees. First, let's see if they're easy to catch. I'm assuming they will be. We're on a pretty early route. Yeah, level 14, bro. And it's a green circle. That's gonna be an easy one. I need to download the sprite. Drowzee. I'm just gonna write Drow. See what happens. See what, yes, pops up. Perfect. Perfect. I forgot how nice that shiny looks. The nice like pink. Forgot how good that looks. Here we go. That's pretty centered. I don't even gotta touch that. All right, let's go. There's some Drowzees. That is such a weird cry. Wow. Chat, imagine we get this thing like right away. Quick foreshadow. I'm also lurking while packing for vacation. Nice. Where are you going? I want to go on vacation so badly. Chat, I haven't left. No, don't run. Again, I just clicked it again. I have not left Canada since 2018. I've had an invalid passport since 2018 too. So New Jersey and New York, nice. I've always wanted to go to New York, man. I've been to New Jersey. I've been to Wildwood, New Jersey. That's where I went. I was 3 years old. I went to Wildwood, New Jersey. But I've never been to New York, and I guess I've been to New York. I went to Plattsburgh, New York just to go to the airport and fly to Florida. I've been to the state of New York, but I've never been to New York City. I went to Plattsburgh, New York just to fly to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I don't count that as going to New York. Like, I went to the McDonald's there. as soon as you cross the Canadian-American border and you go from Quebec to Plattsburgh, New York, there's a McDonald's. I peed in that McDonald's and then I went to the airport. That's like all I did. You know, like that's all I did when I was in Plattsburgh. But I've been to Plattsburgh. So yeah. YouTube Dino, what's going on? What's your team looking like, or you just shiny hunting? Yeah, I'm just shiny hunting currently. I'm doing a living dex. But if you want to see my team, I used this exact team throughout my playthrough. So if you want to see this team, this is the exact same team I used during my playthrough, like my first playthrough. So yeah, I have Let's Go Pikachu, by the way. But yeah, if I had Let's Go Eevee, I would have evolved Eevee into Jolteon though. So yeah. First time seeing you, I appreciate it, man. Well, I appreciate you enjoying the stream. I don't like, it's weird to say appreciate you seeing me, but hey, welcome. Oh my god. Bro, come on. You can't evolve Eevee in Let's Go game. Oh yeah, it's true. It's true. You also can't evolve Pikachu into Raichu. Forgot about that. You can't evolve your starter. I'm sure Eevee could learn some good moves though. Cause like, if you can't evolve Eevee, and it's your starter Pokemon, so technically like, you don't have to obviously, but you're expected to use your starter for your entire playthrough. Like, I'm assuming Eevee can learn some good moves. Double Edge is a good one. Jordan, what's going on? Lick the palm of your hand and slap that forehead. Yo, I ain't doing that, bro. Oh my god. That's such a weird request. Oh my god. We have like 90 Ultra Balls left. This is not good. I'm really underprepared for today's stream. I mean, hopefully catching these Drowzees gives me enough candies to evolve. Not evolve, bro. Come on. How did I screw that up? To get Ultra Balls. I mostly wanted to hear you read that out loud. Oh my god, bro. That's jokes, man. Why does Drowzee get harder and harder to catch the higher combo I am? Come on. Come on, man. All right. We're on a 7. Galax, bro. What's going on, bro? Welcome in, dude. It's been a while since I've spoken to you, I won't lie. Yeah, what's good, bro? How's your stream? Any luck today? So far, no. I kind of just started, really. I mean, I've been live for an hour now, but I tried doing Grimer, and I ended up breaking my catch combo like 30 in. So then I just decided to do Hypno because it's easier to catch, and I'm currently running out of Ultra Balls, which ain't good. But at least Hypno is easy enough to catch where if I run out of Ultra Balls, I could just Raspberry Pokeball it, you know? Like, it's not too big of a deal, but, you know. The candies I get, though, from catching these guys, I could just sell them and use them on Ultra Balls. But yeah, Living Dex is coming close to an end, man. It's coming close to an end. But yeah. It's sad, too, because I actually had a lot of fun with this hunt. Very busy personally. Haha, how about you? Ever since I started working, yeah, I've been very busy. I've been very busy ever since I started working now, because I think the last time I spoke to you was actually the day I got hired on my job. I remember you stopped by in my stream. But yeah, bro, my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are very tiring days. I go to school at 6 a.m. and I finish work at 6:30 p.m. So I'm having 12-hour days. And then when I come home from work, I edit stuff for YouTube. So I'm actually doing more than 12-hour days on my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, which is crazy. But yeah, I've been pretty busy. Pretty busy. Pokemon Go Master, what's good? Is this Let's Go Pikachu? Yes, it is. And we hit like goal, chat. Let's go. I appreciate every single one of you that leave a like. I always say it every single time. And I always mean it every single time. Not much people that say that actually mean it. I mean it, chat. So yeah. There's our new like goal. Maki, what's going on, bro? What is going on? All right, how's work been? It's tiring, bro. I work at an auto parts warehouse, so I'm basically like, it's the same job I had when I was in high school. So it's like, it's nothing special. You know, I've worked there for 2 years when I was in high school. So I'm technically, this is my 3rd year there, pretty much. So I'm not new to the job. That's why they be making me do the same stuff I was doing when I left, which is very tiring stuff. But I'm actually getting paid more than when I left, so I can't complain. But yeah, I'm basically shipping out orders of car parts. Like, we get a bunch of parts sent to where I am in the transport constantly, all the time. They're like, it's car parts, you know, it's heavy. Like, there's a lot of like rim caps, exhaust pipes, little screws. I'm not a big car person, so I don't really know the names of a lot of the parts, but the brakes and rim caps are really annoying because the ones we get the most. They're so heavy. But yeah. I just basically place them on the pallet, I scan them, and then at the end of the day we wrap the entire pallet and load them into the truck, and those guys deal with it, and then I go home. But yeah, it's really tiring. It's really tiring, but hey, the pay is good. The pay is good. And I work 3 days a week, each shift being 3.5 hours, because I start work at 3 and I end at 6:30. So I do, yeah, 3.5 hours, 3 days a week, which isn't bad. It isn't bad. I'm just not used to it anymore because I've been unemployed for the last 9 months. So I need to get my body used to it again. Because I have the same schedule that I had when I was in high school. I'm basically on that again. And I was doing it in high school. But now I'm not used to it anymore because I've been, again, unemployed for the last 9 months. I've just been doing school and YouTube for the last 9 months. So I gotta get used to the feeling of having a job again. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun making money. The job is not good. But it's good pay. But yeah. I'm doing pretty good though. Like 15-hour long days are wild. Huge respect for doing multiple times a week. Yeah, it's insane, man. It's insane. Did you get shiny Oddish yet? Or hunting for Drowzee? I finished the whole Oddish line. Chat, I got really lucky. I said this at the beginning of stream, but a lot of you guys weren't here yet. So I'll say it again. But yesterday and the day before, Wednesday and Thursday after work, like when I finished work, I decided to just, while I finished editing YouTube shorts, I decided to just hop on Let's Go and see what I could do. And I managed to find a shiny Voltorb, which I evolved into Electrode, because I had Voltorb already, but not Electrode, so I finished that line. I managed to get all 3 Oddishes to finish that line. I did that last week though, over the weekend. And I also got a shiny Staryu. And I was gonna get a second one for Starmie, but I ended up finding a Tentacool instead, which I needed because I already had a Tentacool, but I did not have Tentacruel. So I ended up just breaking my Staryu streak to get the Tentacool and evolved into Tentacruel. So I finished that line too. So literally in the last 2 days, I finished 2 evolution lines. And I got a shiny Staryu. Or Starmie. I got a shiny Starmie. No, what is it? Staryu. I always mix those two up. I got a shiny Staryu, finished a Voltorb line, and finished the Tentacool line all in the last 2 days. And last weekend I finished Oddish. So yeah. Pretty sick. I got really lucky in the last couple days. Which is the reason why in today's stream I don't have Ultra Balls. It's because I played Wednesday night and Thursday night. That's why currently doing Drowzee, I have like 70 Ultra Balls. So yeah, that's why I'm screwed for today. But it was worth it, if I'm being quite honest. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I could always just go in Cerulean Cave and just try to find golden raspberries and just not catch anything so I don't break my streak. That should be fun though. Could actually find some fossils doing that, which I need. So I do need that. How many times have you fallen asleep in class, LMAO? I actually don't sleep in class. I don't. Because mainly like in school, I sit right in front of the teacher. That's why I don't fuck around in class. It's because I sit directly next to the teacher's desk. So I can't really do much, but what I do instead of sleeping is I'm on the 3rd floor in my class is on the 3rd floor in my school. And for some reason, there's a girls' bathroom on the 3rd floor, but there's no guys' bathroom. The nearest guys' bathroom is all the way on the 1st. It's on the 1st floor. So whenever I have to go to the bathroom, which I do a lot, chat. If you guys know me, first of all, I drink 3 liters of water. I walk around with a 3-liter bottle of water, and I finish it at least 2 to 3 times a day. Like I drink 2 to 3 of these per day. I love water. So I pee a lot. I pee a lot. And the nearest bathroom again is on the 1st floor. My class is on the 3rd floor. So I take like a 10-minute bathroom break every time I go to the bathroom at school. And I go to the bathroom again very often. So I don't sleep in class, but I'm walking around the school a lot. So that keeps me awake. But yeah. YouTube God, what's good, bro? Hey Ju, how's the shiny luck going? Hopefully better than mine. Today I found nothing so far. But like I said earlier, over the last couple days I've gotten very lucky. So I don't actually mind if today's luck is dead. Cause you know, got pretty lucky. Got pretty lucky. And as much as I need to finish this might hurt me in the future. But as much as I want to finish this shiny hunt, the living dex for the video, I'm actually having a lot of fun shiny hunting in Let's Go. It's such a different change to Scarlet Violet, which I've been shiny hunting in for so long. So this might bite me in the ass again, like I said, but I've actually been having a lot of fun doing this hunt. So I don't mind if it takes a little bit longer than expected, because you know if I'm being honest, I actually really like shiny hunting in Let's Go. It's so fun. I really like doing it. And yeah. I haven't had this much fun shiny hunting in a while, you know, because the last like 6 months, bro, I've been like just doing Scarlet Violet and it's so annoying. Shiny bottom left? Maybe? I didn't see. Or am I bugging? Let's see. It's a Chansey. It was a Chansey. Unless it despawned, but like if you're thinking pink, Chansey dumped me? Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like I would have noticed that. But yeah. I mean, Chansey could throw you off. I mean, yeah. That made me a bit scared, I won't lie. I'm like, I'm always so scared of missing shinies. I'm always so scared of doing it. But you know, me personally, I've always been the type of person, what I always say is I'd rather miss a shiny and not realize it than see a shiny pop up on my screen and watch it run away, you know? Because at least I didn't know. And then if chat tells me you missed a shiny, I could be in denial because I didn't see it with my own eyes. But yeah, that's what I'm like. But yeah. I'm getting this game on Sunday. Nice, bro. Yeah, with the name Pokemon Go Master, you kind of gotta Let's Go. I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually link Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with your Pokemon Go account. It's actually kind of cool. And you could transfer Pokemon. I mean, there's actually, if I'm being quite honest, there's no use for it. Because you could just send your Pokemon. Actually, no. You can't send Pokemon from any other Pokemon game into Let's Go. But you could link your Pokemon Go account with Let's Go. So you could send your Pokemon Go Pokemon over to Let's Go. So yeah. It's kind of cool. My chat would grill me about losing a shiny for the rest of the month. That is crazy. Bro, you know what would have been insane? Imagine after 10,000 something, I don't remember, but over 10,000 encounters on your shiny Arceus, bro. Imagine if you reset over it. Imagine if that would have happened. If after over 10,000 Arceus encounters and you finally got the shiny Arceus and you imagine you reset over that. I would have honestly, I would have cried on stream. And I probably would have gave up and never touched BDSP ever again. I don't want to imagine it. I would have cried. Bro, I probably would have genuinely cried on stream if that ever happened to me. That would have been crazy. Like, goddamn. I missed a shiny noise recently. Still went back and caught it. It's and still not hearing the end of it. My chat LMFAO. God damn. That is crazy. I think, to my knowledge at least, I've only ever missed one shiny on stream, and it was a shiny Fomantis. When I was still doing the shiny hunting 100 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, it was actually like it was gonna be my 4th shiny. Like, it was very early on. I missed a shiny Fomantis. That's, like, to my knowledge, the only shiny I've ever lost on stream on accident. Because I've lost shinies on purpose before. Like in Let's Go. Like, I'm catch comboing Hypno right now. If I find, like, I don't know, a Pidgey, I already have a shiny Pidgey. I'm not gonna catch it. I'm gonna run away from it. I'm gonna kill it off. I'm not gonna catch it. It's like, I've ran away from shinies before on purpose. But, like, other than that, I think on accident I've only ever missed a Fomantis before. I'll put my Shundo Groudon in this game. Damn. You can't do Groudon. You can't do Groudon. You can only do Gen 1. But a Shundo Groudon is crazy. I only have one Shundo in Pokemon Go. And it's a Azumarill. And I caught it during Marill, what's it called? Like, Marill Research Task Day. Like, back in 2023? 2022? Don't actually remember when they did that event. It was like one of the first ever research days. And I got a Shundo Azumarill. It's my only Shundo in Pokemon Go ever. To this day, I still don't have another one. I have 20 Shundos. God damn, bro. You really are the Pokemon Go master. 20 is crazy, dude. What's a Shundo? It's a shiny 100% IV Pokemon in Pokemon Go. That's what a shundo is. It's a shiny 100% IV. They're really hard to get. It's like the rarest thing, basically, that you could get. Actually, no. I think a shundo shadow Pokemon is rarer. Oh, 100% IV shiny shadow Pokemon I think is more rare than a non-shadow. But it's one of the rarest things you could possibly get in Pokemon Go is a shiny 100% IV. Because there's a 4,096 or 4,092 chance of you getting 100% IV and a 500 chance of you getting a shiny. 1 in 500. So like, it's pretty rare. I have like over 100 shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. No shundos yet though. I'm pushing my 1000th shiny in Pokemon Go. If I check right now, I think I'm on like 920. I have like 920 shinies. I believe there's a community day this Saturday. Pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure it's vanillish. Or it's this Sunday maybe. Don't remember if it's Saturday or Sunday. But there's a community day this weekend. I'm pretty sure. I have... Yeah, I'm at 939 shinies in Pokemon Go. Playing FNAF as I watch. Hopefully this wakes me up or something. Yeah, I'm on 939 shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And I have 50 100% IVs. So yeah. And one of those 100% IVs is a shiny. So, and one of those shinies is 100% IV. So yeah. I only have 40 shinies. Half are shundos. That is crazy. That is crazy luck. To only have 40 shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go and half of them be 100% IV. That is insane. Like, goddamn. Chad, are you guys gonna play Pokemon Go Fest this year? I'm like 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on Go Fest. Because the only person I have in real life, like, well, real life, I have a lot of friends that play Pokemon Go, but the only ones I have that live near me, because, you know, you guys don't live near me, is my cousin, Francesco. He tunes into streams sometimes. But he actually, he said he's not going to do Go Fest this year, because, his original account, he lost the password for it. So he lost his old Pokemon Go account. This happened in like 2023. But like he lost his old Pokemon account. And he was never able to get it back. So he doesn't want to do Go Fest. So, because it's obviously not as... I would be the same way. If I lost my main account, if I'm being honest, if I lost my Pokemon Go account 9 years into the game's lifespan, with everything I have in that game, all the money I put into that game, I wouldn't play it anymore. Like, I'm being dead ass. So I understand it. But so I'm gonna, like, if I do Go Fest this year, I'm gonna do it alone. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Go Fest this year. I'm like 50-50 on it, because I want to. But even also the shiny Pokemon now, I've reached a point in Pokemon Go where I have a lot of shiny Pokemon because I play every single community day. I play every single event. Every ticketed event too, I usually buy it to get the shiny boost. So like the Go Fest spawns, there's only maybe 3 of them I don't have shiny yet. So I would just be playing Go Fest to get those 3 Pokemon that I don't have shiny. And like Volcanion is coming out, which I do want, but it's can't be shiny. So like, I don't really know if I really want to do it this year. I feel like this year's Go Fest is a little dry. You know, and it's all centered around Gigantamax and Dynamax, which you can't remotely do. Like last year, bro, I did 65 remote raids for Necrozma. Like, I can't do that this Go Fest unless they add an item that lets you do Dynamaxes remotely. But yeah, raids are kind of dry. All right, time to move to Canada. Time to IRL co-op stream with Giuseppe. Bro, that would be sick. That would be sick. I will show you Western civilization. I will show you what North America is all about, man. I will show you what it's all about. I live in Canada, so we're not too crazy. So I'm not gonna take you to any shooting ranges, aka schools. That might have been too far. But America's America. I'm not in America, so I can say that. But I could show you the Canadian ways, and that's spending more money on taxes. Oh my god. You could have a poutine. How about that? You can have a poutine, and I could take you to a Montreal Canadiens hockey game. How about that? At the Bell Center here in Montreal. I have no tax. You're lucky. You're lucky. I pay federal tax, provincial tax, and Quebec tax. So yeah. The elections is currently going on. The elections is actually on Monday here in Canada. We're getting a new prime minister on Monday. Well, we're not getting the new prime minister on Monday, but like we're finding out the new prime minister on Monday. Mark Carney or Pierre Poilievre. Those are the two options right now. Mark Carney is liberal and Pierre Poilievre is conservative. And liberal is obviously like Canada is a liberal country, you know. Even though the liberals, Justin Trudeau, I know none of you guys live in Canada, so none of you guys care, but Justin Trudeau killed our economy and he's liberal. And Mark Carney is only our current prime minister because Justin Trudeau stepped down because everyone hated him. I remember checking, there was like a 98% chance that conservative was gonna win when Justin Trudeau was prime minister, but ever since Mark Carney came along, there's like a 40%, like a 40 something percent chance that conservative is gonna win. So yeah, I think based off of the way that I'm talking, you can tell which party I'm voting for. But yeah. I know a few people in Canada, but never been. It's not bad. We're basically a watered down America. We're like, Canada is like if the United States of America and the United Kingdom had a child. We're that, you know. That's what we are. But yeah, we have like Western civilization as if we're Americans. Like Montreal, for example, I live in Montreal. We are very similar to New York City, like culture wise and even just the looks of our building. But they filmed the John Wick here, even Spider-Man, like every Marvel movie. A lot of the scenes in Marvel movies are filmed here in Montreal because Montreal looks so similar to New York City. Like we look so similar to New York. John Wick was filmed here. I know where John Wick was filmed. Downtown Montreal, right outside the Eaton Center, which is a big mall right next to the Victoria's Secret. It was that Victoria's Secret that was in John Wick 3. I don't know if you guys have ever seen John Wick 3, but the scene where John Wick is running past the Victoria's Secret, that was filmed here. That was filmed here in Montreal. I know where it was filmed. You know, I've walked that street before. There's a Tim Hortons right across. You know, I've bought a coffee at that Tim Hortons before. You know, like, a lot of movies are filmed here. A lot of movies that take place in New York are filmed here. So like, but we have like, the reason why we're like America in like based on our cities, but we act like Europeans because our entire country was colonized by Europeans. Half of where I live in the suburbs. Half of where I live, it's all Italians. It's all Italians. Like, we're colonized by Europeans. I'm Italian. You know? My grandparents immigrated here. My friends' grandparents immigrated here. Literally, in the high school that I was in, 90% of us were Italians whose grandparents immigrated here. So, like, that's what I mean by Canada is like if Europe and the United States had a kid. That's what we are. But yeah, my girlfriend is in the chat. She's currently working. Are you on break? Pokeholic, what's going on? Nova Scotia here. Hey, fellow Canadian. I still have to vote. I haven't voted yet. I'm gonna go vote on Monday though. But yeah, I have to go vote. Monday, all schools are closed across the country because they're using schools as voting areas. Because right now you could only vote at like public libraries. But yeah, I still have to go vote. On Monday, I have to wake up, go vote, and go to work. Screamoo, what's going on, bro? My idol. I appreciate it. Drew, do you want to hear how I lost a shiny Arceus yesterday? God damn. How does that happen? I'm sorry for missing your chat, by the way. I'm in the truck waiting. Oh, okay. Chat, my girlfriend, Julia, has like the coolest job ever. She works at the airport. And she like loads the plane up with food. Actually, she doesn't load the plane up with food. She has like a pass that basically she's the important person. She lets the people into the plane to load up the food. She gives them the okay. So yeah, it's kind of sick. So I was playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion on a randomizer mode and was in the spooky town in Lavender Town. God damn, and an Arceus spawn. It's very surreal seeing your average daily environment on a screen in a TV show, lol. God damn. My father works at the airport. He's a manager for cargo loading. That's cool. That's pretty sick. My dad is currently a construction worker. So yeah. I think working at an airport is such a cool job. Chat, fun fact, the airport here in Montreal, I saw this on Facebook. The airport here in Montreal, the one that my girlfriend works at, actually got voted the cleanest airport in all of North America. Like Canada, Mexico, the US. The airport here in Montreal got voted the cleanest airport in the entire continent. No shot, bro uses Facebook in 2025. Bro, I'm trying to sell my camera. I'm using Facebook because I'm trying to sell one of my cameras. Okay? I only use it because of Marketplace. After my camera sells on Marketplace, I'm not touching the app anymore. Quick chat, look up the airport. Oh my god. I don't live near the airport. So I don't live near it. and it's I live in Montreal. Like, I've said that. Montreal is so huge, bro. The whole island, dude. Like, but yeah. Then I tried to see how many Pokeballs I had. Flicked towards the bag icon, but somehow flicked down and ran from Arceus. God damn, that's crazy. That is insane. That must be so annoying. But are the shiny odds like the same as normal games? In like that randomizer? Oh, you're old for using Facebook? Bro. I don't have a single post on there. You know? Chocolate said I know where he lives. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, chat. By the way, I forgot to say. Screamo just reminded me. Screamo said my live schedule Tuesday, Jabed, then Byland Thursday, then yeah, he just named the streamers he watches, whatever. I thought about making Sundays a part of my stream days. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Not 100% on it yet. But I wouldn't mind streaming on Sundays. Because normally the reason why I never stream Saturdays and Sundays is because normally I spend the weekend with my girlfriend. But now Julia got a job at the airport and she works on Sundays now. Saturday she's free. But she works on Sundays now. So I got nothing to do on Sundays now. You know? I got nothing to do unless I'm hanging out with my friends. Which I actually am this Sunday. I'm hanging out with my friends this Sunday. So I'm not 100% if I'm gonna start streaming on Sundays. But I think it's a good idea. Because like, ever since I started working and I had to change my stream schedule, I've been really bummed out that I can only stream 2 days a week. Like, I've been really bummed out. But at the same time, I love having the weekends to just grind out, edit like 5 YouTube shorts in a day. That's usually what I do on weekends. Is I bang out stuff on weekends. Like, usually if I'm free on a Saturday, Sunday, I record something for video. I record like 5 YouTube shorts. I edit like 5 YouTube shorts. I make a couple thumbnails. Like, I grind usually on the weekends. Like, all my editing that I ever do, most of the time gets done on the weekends. So I'm like, I don't know. But I feel like at the same time on a Sunday, I wouldn't stream long. Like, for example, on Tuesdays and Fridays, which is my current stream days, I stream for a solid 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, you know? I think on Sundays, if I go live on a Sunday, I would only stream for about like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours at most. Like, I wouldn't stream too long. Because again, I like editing shit on the weekends. Because I have so much time to just grind out something. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys think it's a good idea, but I think it's a good idea, even if I just stream for a bit. Because even like, for example, on Sundays, like I said, Me personally, the way that all my friends' work schedules and my work schedule work, the only days that me and my friends could ever hang out, like me and my friend group, is on Sundays. But we usually hang out at night. So even if I stream on a Sunday, I could stream for a solid hour, hour and a half, and stream and still go hang out with my friends. So I think if ever I do stream on Sundays, I would just stream whenever I have the time to. I wouldn't pick a specific stream hour. Like, for example, on Tuesdays and Fridays, I stream at 6 p.m. I always start at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I think if I start doing Sundays, I would just, if I'm busy that day, not stream. If I'm free that day, hop on a stream, I don't know, 1 p.m. If I'm not free till night, hop on a stream at night. You know, like, to stream whenever I want on Sundays, anytime. I feel like that's a good idea. Let me know you guys' opinion on that. But yeah, I missed a couple messages here, so I'm gonna go ahead and read them. I'm actually not a professional tracker. I found my house on Google Maps once. Nice, bro. That's insane. My cat is eyeing up my pizza so badly. Holy moly. God damn, bro. Can cats eat human food like dogs can? I don't think they could. Or maybe not everything. But at least I have 3 Arceus. I fused with Ludicolo. Okay, damn, that's insane. I might play that fusion game. Sounds sick. Right here making dinner right now. Nice. Thankfully, there is nothing on the internet to narrow down information on me. My name is pretty common, and I've never been a person to post pictures of my face online. My whole life is pretty much on social media. I ain't gonna lie. I've been making videos since I was 10. So, I've also scrubbed any, I can't read, bro. I've also scrubbed any connections to me online. And there's a person with my exact name that's more famous than I can't read, where I'm so dyslexic, bro. That's more famous than also moved to London from my home country, just like I have. God damn, that's insane. My internet is dying. Jebe, I need money to buy my gaming PC to stream. Could you give me some advice on how to get money? At your age, there's not much you can do. Just save up Christmas money. I don't know, if you're Catholic, you could get, you could do your communion, confirmation. You know, I don't know if Brazilians give out money for stuff like that, but Italians, bro, every event you give a busta, which is a busta is like a gift, like a, those like envelopes full of money that you give someone for their like communion, confirmation, baptism, wedding, whatever. In Italian we call that a busta. But yeah, your age is not much, bro. When I was a kid, I used to buy my DS games, by the way. I used to find quarters on the ground. I swear to God, I used to find quarters, like coins on the ground, and put them in a Ziploc bag for like a solid couple months. And I would buy a 3DS game, which back in the day was like $40 in coins. I used to buy my games in coins. That's actually how I bought Pokemon Omega Ruby. I bought Pokemon Omega Ruby in coins that I found off the floor. Like, it's insane. It's insane what I used to do as a kid. But yeah. I just stuttered so hard trying to speak French. I'm so embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. We don't speak French. Also, at the airport, it's good to be bilingual, you can speak English. It's the airport. As long as it ends before Bylands, I'm fine with it. Decision is I'm just talking my personal option. Yeah, I get it, but yeah, you're definitely, I can't read, dude. Bro, because you know what it is too? I have like, my vision right now when I try to read paragraphs, I see everything shaky. That's why I can't read, because how dyslexic I am, when I look at words, they shake up and down like this every time I look at words. Plus, I have this ring light right above my monitor, the monitor that I read chat on. So it's like, bro, I gotta read like this. This actually helps. I won't lie. This actually helps me read. I can read for you. Send me voice messages of reading chat. No, I can actually read better like this. Yeah, you're definitely more video focused and stream focused. Yeah, wow, that helped so much. That's what I plan on doing. Two, once I can't read that word. This is my daily stream streak. God damn. Inevitably lose my daily stream streak. I don't think you're gonna lose that streak anytime soon, bro. Oh my god, bro. Different games on weekends would be kind of gas. I used to do that, but my friends I used to stream those games with started having different schedules. God damn, I don't know if I'm gonna do different games on weekends, because the reason why I want to stream extra on the weekends is because I want to finish videos. Like you said, Galax, I'm a more video focused than streaming. I never intended to be a streamer. I just kind of started streaming because I figured every other, like, bro, 99% of Pokemon creators stream. So I figured if I'm joining the Pokemon community, I'm gonna start Dyslexic Deluxe. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm laughing in the truck. People think I'm weird. Oh my god, bro. Bro got another level of dyslexia clipping this. Blue VR, what's going on, bro? Oh my god. But yeah, like I was saying, I mainly started streaming because everyone else streams. Everyone else streams. That's why my streams, like, you would think, I get a lot of people sometimes just say, they say this as trolls. Majority of them are haters, but people say this to me sometimes. I get people saying, oh, 19,000 subscribers and only like 10 people watching. I'm like, yeah, because I've been making videos for 10 years. I've been streaming for 1. You know? Like, that's pretty common. You know, I stream 2 days a week for a year. You know? My video career has taken off, you know, like every video I upload gets good views, good watch time, good subscribe. Like I get a lot of subscribers every time I upload. I get a lot of watch hours, or I get like really good watch time when in my videos, you know. My videos are really profitable for my channel, you know, like, chat, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I don't make money from YouTube unless I upload a video. And I'm so inconsistent with uploading right now to the point where I don't make money from YouTube. Like, I don't think I've gotten paid from YouTube in at least 3 months. Because I upload like once a month. You know? So like, and my streaming career is so new to the point where it hasn't taken off. Like Galix's streaming career, for example. Galix sometimes gets like 40 people watching, and he gets donations, he gets people being a member and all that, because he streams for a solid 2 hours every single day. You know, like, it's easier to gain a fan base in streaming when streaming is your main thing. You do it every single day, hours a day. I only do it twice a week for a couple hours, you know? Like, I'm lucky if I stream more than 2.5 hours. I usually end stream around 2.5 hours, you know? And I only stream twice a week, so I'm not like a very streamer person. You know, I'm more video driven. That's always been my thing. I've always been that thing, you know, like I've always loved making videos. I love streaming. I gained a love for streaming through Pokemon and through gaining a fan base for streaming. But the fact, like, I don't know, I never get affected by hate comments. I never, most of the time I don't even read hate comments. I usually just, I read the first sentence, and as soon as I see it's hate, I just stop reading it. But the ones that say, oh, 19,000 subs and only like 10 people watching stream, whenever people say that to me, I'm like, I think to myself, I'm like, yeah, that's because I've only streamed for a year. Like, I'm not consistent with streaming, and I've only done it for a year. No shit, I'm not gonna have a lot of people in. Compared to someone like Galax, who streams every single day, hours a day. Yeah, if I did that too, I'd gain a fan base over it. Like, you know, if I did that too, if I streamed every single day, 5 days a week, or 7 days a week like Galax does, if I did that too, even Crispy does that. Like, for example, my other streamer friend, Crispy, he gained a fan base over streaming because he streams 6 days out of the 7-day week. And he streams for, his streams like 4 hours long. You know, it's like, yeah, me too. I could gain a fan. But like, whenever people comment that, I'm like, okay, you don't know me, you know, like, I don't know. I never get affected by hate comments. Whenever people say that, it's like, come on, bro, like, educate yourself. But yeah, Ralph, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. I had most euphoric feelings today streaming. I realized that I was just casually chatting while streaming without having to think about it. I finally reached that point. Yeah, bro, it's insane. Galaxy's streaming career is nuts right now. But you know what it is too? The reason why I don't stream every single day, or I only stream a small amount, is because, again, like Galax said earlier, I'm more of a video driven person. I've always like, my dream as a kid, YouTube has been my dream career since I was 10 years old. YouTube has been, I've been doing it since I was 10 years old. You know, I recorded my first video in 2015 when I was 10. That video's not on YouTube anymore, but like, I've had this dream since I was 10. I never dreamt about being a streamer. I've always dreamt about being a YouTuber. And even like now I stream because, again, like I said, every Pokemon creator streams, and I also realize that it's a lot more fun to like for example, this Living Dex. If I was doing the entire thing just with the camera on and everything, just sitting at my chair not saying a word until I find a shiny, like, that's just boring. Especially something like shiny hunting, where it's like, shiny hunting, if you're just recording a shiny hunt, the only good moment is when you find the shiny. If you're streaming a shiny hunt, it's fun the whole time. You know, you guys are entertaining me while I'm entertaining you guys. I'm not half asleep shiny hunting watching a Netflix show. You know, that's why I started streaming, because I'm like, shiny hunting, just doing nothing else but shiny hunting, is so boring. You know? But yeah, if I didn't have college projects, exam, I'd stream 6 hours daily. Bro, if I didn't have school and work, I'd be doing the same thing. I've always said this. After I started streaming, if I didn't have anything else going on and I was just a full-time creator, I'd stream all the time. But I'd stream all the time, I'd hire an editor, and I'd be rolling out content. But yeah, exact thoughts. My dream has always been being a YouTuber, but streaming is filling that void for actually having fun while doing the process. It's like doing something with friends instead. Yeah, that's what I was always like. My goal is videos. The main thing I love doing, and the main thing I want to continue doing for the rest of my YouTube career, is making videos. And streaming is just something that happened to make the videos go by quicker, you know? And what I mean by make them go by quicker is because it's more entertaining to chat with you guys and stream while shiny hunting than it is to just do nothing while shiny hunting. You know, I still do my videos. You know, I still record without streaming. I still record stuff. Like the black white nuzlocke that I'm currently working on. I'm doing it completely off stream. But yeah. Y'all literally can't get these epic the music songs out of my head. Damn. But yeah. The mods would finally get paid. Oh my god. Speaking of videos, by the way, chat, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. My next video is coming out sometime next week. Before today's stream, I edited a lot of it. The whole video is done. I just need to edit the intro. That's it. For some reason, I edit my intros last. I always do that. I always edit my intros last. Just because, like, I feel like the intro is the most important part of a video. But yeah, I just need to edit the intro. And then I'm done my next video. Then it's upload time. Time to upload. But yeah. Jeppe, you haven't answered my previous 2 questions. Resend them because I don't see them anymore. Sorry, jumped out of a bit. My cat is having the zoobies. God damn. That is crazy. Bad chat. Moral of the conversation. I want to stream Sundays. I don't know how we went so off topic there. Yeah, I want to stream more. I went from talking about I want to stream on Sundays to responding to hate comments. Jeppe as an Italian, what's your opinion on Italian brain rot? I don't know what Italian brain rot is. I'm not on the weird side of TikTok. He just turned 1-year-old yesterday. He's already filled my damn energy. So zoomies are diabolical. God damn, bro. My dog is getting a little old. My dog is turning 8 in November. So yeah. It's late and I haven't eaten much today. Bro, yeah, it's 7:30. I still haven't eaten my dinner. I don't even know if my mom's cooking. If she's not cooking, I'm gonna order food. Actually, I really hope she's not cooking because I want to order food. I like around lunchtime today, I got the urge to have a burger. So I really hope my mom is not cooking today because I really want to order a burger. But I also don't want to spend money because I just bought my new 3DS XL on eBay. So I don't really want to spend too much money, but I'm craving a burger. I've been putting pictures of him on the stream since his birthday yesterday. And the shinies have been pouring in, bro. That cat is the shiny luck. Shaman, what's going on, bro? Oh, I know those brain rots. I know those brain rots. with the AI picture and then just the... I get it. I know the brain rots. I'm pretty sure Ballerina Cappuccina is one of them. I always see the Ballerina Cappuccina ones, but yeah. You got the new 3DS XL? Nice. Do show it when it arrives. I'm saving for a capture card. Nice, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna show it off when it arrives. I'm gonna send you pictures. I bought a Japanese one. I bought an LL. Basically, what I'm gonna do with it, the Japanese ones are cheaper than the English ones, than the North American ones. That's why I bought a Japanese one. What you can do is when, if you buy a Japanese one, it's cheaper. Then when it comes in, you hack it to remove the region lock. Because if you get a Japanese 3DS, you can only play Japanese games. Can't play North American games. But if you hack your 3DS, you know, like homebrew it, whatever you want to call it, you can remove the region lock. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the region lock, and then I'm going to send it to the guy in Utah. The one that you actually showed me, Galax. The guy Loopy in Utah. I'm going to send it to him. He's going to pop me that capture card in. I emailed them. I asked questions. They do. Japanese versions. But yeah. And yeah. Gonna start making content on the 3DS. Because my PC lags horribly when I play ROMs. So that's the reason why I got the modded 3DS. Yeah, I'm saving an LL that's pre-hacked and region free, also with physical capture card, everything I would need. Damn, dude, you're getting everything already set up. I'm doing it all myself. I just bought an LL and I'm gonna hack it myself and then send it to the guy myself. So I'm doing everything myself, but because I noticed I saw people selling it with it already hacked and already capture card, but they're selling it for a lot more than what it costs to do it yourself. So that's why I'm doing everything myself. It's a longer process, you know, because like you could easily just buy with it already done, just have it ready right away. Compared to me, where I have to get the 3DS, it's gonna take a couple of weeks, maybe a month for it to even show up to my house from eBay. Then I have to hack it, test it out to see if it works. Then I have to send it to Utah to mod it, and then I have to wait for it to come back. So yeah, it's like 700 USD total. Yeah, bro, that's like 700 USD is like over 1,000 Canadian. That's why. Compared to what I'm doing, the 3DS was 350 Canadian, and to mod it, it's 270 Canadian. Like to get it with the capture card, it's 27 Canadian. So I'm 270. So I'm paying a total of, I said 350 plus 270. Yeah, for me it's 620 Canadian total. That's why I'm doing everything myself, because it's a lot cheaper. But yeah. I was doing last ball challenge on a shundo Malwine and just ran. God damn. It's like 700 USD. I already read that. Switch to Mario Kart 9 number. Oh yeah, bro. Mario Kart World numbers is crazy, bro. When I sell my camera, because I'm trying to sell my camera on Marketplace, like I said earlier, if I sell it, the money I get for selling it, I'm gonna use it to pre-order the Switch 2. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Mario Kart World version of the Switch 2. So yeah. Why does it say Galax was banned? Why did he just get banned? What? Ralph did that. Ralph, why'd you remove Galax's messages? Oh my god, my phone was on my lap. I got rid of him. And I undid it just now. Okay, goddamn. Wait. How long was he banned for? Bro just dropped his phone and banned him. What the fuck? Okay, he's back. He's back. Not even the Shadow Realm could keep me. God damn, bro. Corey, what's going on? Sigma boy. I think if I sing that song, I'll get copyright claimed. Yeah, everything is super expensive. Nintendo. Why is it if you're Europe? If you're European. If you're in Europe. I can't read anything. God damn. I have one Ultra Ball left. Alright, looks like we gotta sell some candies. But yeah. Read last message while I'm buying it outright instead of everything else. How much did you get your LL for? I'm only doing it this way, loopy way, because with the shipping fee costs more. I actually don't know what the shipping fee is, but for me, like, the shipping fee for me is obviously gonna be a lot cheaper than the shipping fee for you. Like, you live in London, or like, I don't know where you live actually, but I think you said the UK, whatever. Like, you live in England, whatever. I live in Montreal, which is closer to Utah, obviously. Utah is like West Coast-ish United States. It's not really, it's kind of West Coast. It's like in the middle of Central America and Western America. It's like right in the middle, you know? So I live, okay, Montreal is like pure East Coast. Like, if you go any more east than Montreal, you're in the ocean, you know? So like, but still, I'm closer. So for me, shipping it to Utah is gonna be a lot cheaper than it would be for you, but yeah. Just for sending the damn thing, I know. It's gonna be crazy though. I'm assuming the shipping fee is gonna be, if I would have to take a guess, I'm gonna say it's gonna be like, I don't know, I would say less than 100 Canadian. For me, I would say less than 100 Canadian. I would hope for less than 100 Canadian, but whatever it is, I'm gonna pay it. Obviously, I need to put a capture card in my 3DS, but gotta do it. How much is 100 Canadian in USD? 100 Canadian USD is $80. $80 USD is 100 Canadian. So I had a bunch of golden rads just unsold here. I got a ton of Ultra Balls for this. So like 50 Great British Pounds. Wow, the 300 different. Jesus Christ. That's insane, bro. How much is 300? Wait. What's 300 GBP to CAD? Bro, that's 550 Canadian. Bro, you could buy you could buy a Switch 1 for that. What the fuck? That is crazy. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, I understand it. Because, like, you are further, you know? You are a lot further. Even just for you, for example, to ship a 3DS, let's say to me, it would cost you like a couple hundred GBP, you know? But yeah. A regular 3DS LL is 200 Great British pounds, for fuck's sake. I got mine for I paid my new 3DS LL for 361 Canadian. So for you, what's 361 CAD to GBP? For you, that's 195 pounds. That's how much I paid it for. So 600 for the capture card. That's crazy. For me, it would be, it's 200 USD, which is 277 Canadian. And then I haven't checked shipping yet. I haven't checked it yet. I probably should. I won't lie, I probably should. But yeah. So unfortunately for me to pay 500 for a capture card. Yeah. For you to get everything included, it's cheaper. For me to get it separately, it's cheaper. But yeah. And yourself, brother. That's so cheap. In your currency, it's cheap. In mine, that's not considered cheap, but it's worth the same amount. But actually, you know what? That's not too bad. I remember the 3DS itself sold retail price here for 200 Canadian. So I basically paid it for 160 more than retail, than what it was retail price in 2013. So like, or whatever year the new one came out in. Yeah. Next console I'll buy is a 3DS. Mine is the Switch 2, because I bought my 3DS on Thursday. There's two more like big expenses I want to buy, and then I'm gonna start saving money like crazy for like an apartment. But I want to get the Switch 2, obviously. Like, I think, again, like I said, the money I get from selling my camera, I'm gonna buy the Switch 2 with. And I would like to save up for a MacBook Pro, because whenever I finish work, whenever I finish work and I try to edit videos, I'm so dead tired, I don't want to lie down on my bed. And also I could bring a MacBook to school, like I edit my YouTube shorts on my lunch break. So like, I would rather do that. It'll just make YouTube a lot more convenient, and I could do more. So I want to save up for a MacBook Pro, but because I'm in college, I could actually get student discount on a MacBook Pro. So I stole my mom's 3DS. The 3DS itself sold here for 200 GBP retail, 100% price increase on eBay now. God damn, that's crazy. I feel like everything is so expensive in the UK. GBP is pounds, by the way, so you don't have to read it. I'm just saying GBP because you're saying GBP. I know it's pounds, but, or quid, as you guys say it for slang. Here we say bucks. You guys say quid. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm broke as shit, and why everyone else is currently broke as shit. God damn. The Canadian elections is going on here, and if the right party gets elected, then we could get shit cheaper, but Canada's not gonna let it happen. Because Canada's always been a liberal country, even though the liberals kind of fucked shit up here over the last 9 years. Again, like I said earlier, on Monday I'm voting for prime minister. And I know, like, typically you're not supposed to say who you're voting for because it could start fights. But no one here is Canadian, and I want conservative to win. I want Pierre Poilievre to be my prime minister. I don't want Mark Carney. Mark Carney is just a Justin Trudeau decoy. But yeah. Would be faster to ride a Pokemon. That is true. I don't know why I don't ride a land Pokemon. I really don't know why I don't do that. But yeah. My weekly grocery double in price for same thing in the last 5 years, lol. Funny game we're playing. Oh yeah, bro. Here $100 worth of groceries, you walk out with like 3 items. Like, I'm being dead ass. Bro, like, if you buy like steak here, like just your typical average steak, it's like $40. I don't like politics in general. They shove down my throat. They're shoved down my throat when I hardly need to think about them at my age. Yeah, when I only started getting into politics and like when I turned 18. Or not even, bro, not even. Like, I only started getting into politics when the Canadian election started. I don't care for the American one because I'm not American. Like, when Trump versus Kamala Harris was happening, like, I didn't care. I did care who got elected because Canada is we are very dependent on the US right now, especially after what Justin Trudeau did to our economy. We are very US dependent. So I cared who got elected in the US. Like, economy wise, like, I couldn't care about anything else. US politics, the only thing I care for is economy. Because if the US thrives economy wise, Canada thrives economy wise. So, like, between Trump and Kamala, Trump was handling it better. Obviously, we didn't know he was gonna put fucking tariffs. But before Trump put tariffs, my stocks were through the roof. I made a lot of money on my stocks. I invest in the stock market. When Trump got elected at first, I put a lot of money into stocks and I made a lot of money into stocks. But as soon as he put tariffs on Canada and China and all that, oh, I've been like in the grave when it comes to my stock market. And now, because of the tariffs, I'm paying for it in grocery stores, bro. You know how expensive shit costs now because half the shit we have is American produced. Like, Trump is killing Canada's economy and the liberals have killed Canada's economy. That's why we need conservatives to win, because Pierre Poilievre is not, he's a strong leader. Trump can't push him around. Trump even said in an interview, if the liberals win the Canadian election, it will be easier for Trump to push us around. He even said that in an interview. Fuck. And Canada's still voting liberals. The early votes are in and liberals are winning. Like, oh my god. Trump was at the time the best candidate. I mean, I don't look at US politics, 'cause again, I'm not in the I don't live in the US. I'm not a citizen, you know. So I couldn't like, I couldn't care. But you are right. At the time, he was the better candidate. At the time. But after he became president, bro started buying the Gulf of Mexico. He's trying to buy Greenland. He's trying to buy Canada. He's putting tariffs on Canada. He's putting tariffs on China. Tariffs on Mexico. Trump is basically making it, if you don't live in the US, you have a hard time. Hold on, chat. Let's go, chat. I get to order food. Yeah, I won't lie to you guys. Like, when it comes to politics, I kind of just go for whoever's gonna make things cheaper. Like, I'm not like for Canada, for example, there's obviously the parties, there's liberal, there's conservative. I'm neither. Like, there's some people who are diehard liberals that always vote for a liberal. There's some people who are diehard conservatives that always vote for a conservative. I am neither. I'm neither liberal or conservative. Me personally, I choose whoever's better for the job. Whoever's more fit for the job, whoever I think will be a stronger leader. And between Pierre Poilievre and Mark Carney, I think both of them have good... I think both of them are valid picks. I won't lie. I think both of them are valid picks. But I think Pierre Poilievre will run things better. I think he's stronger. I think he'll get pushed around less. I think Mark Carney, liberal team, I think he'll be good like, he's prime minister right now. He's prime minister right now, and he's been prime minister for the last 2 months, and he's by far better than Justin Trudeau ever was in the last 9 years. But over time, he's gonna fuck shit up the same way Trudeau did. So, like, that's why I want Pierre Poilievre to win. But I just kind of vote for whoever's gonna make the economy better. Especially as a young adult. Like, if I was a middle-aged man and had a wife and kids and full-time careers, both me and my wife have full-time careers and we're making, you know, like a full-time worker salary, both me and my wife combined, you know, and like, I wouldn't care about the economy if I was well off. But I'm a young adult trying to make a way in this world, and Justin Trudeau fucked shit up. Like, the rate that Canada's economy is currently, by the time I buy my first home, I will be in my mid-30s. Like, you cannot afford a house in Canada right now unless you're making over $100,000 a year. Like, it's crazy. You cannot live here unless you're well off. You cannot live in Canada currently unless you're well off. In Canada, middle class doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. It's either you're rich or you're poor. That's Canada right now. And if you were middle class before Trudeau, then you're poor today. Like, that's how it works. But yeah. Should a regular home in the UK right now costs £1 million. Bro, it costs fucking 5 here. An apartment. Bro. I mean dead ass when I say this. A fucking rundown shack. 1-bedroom home that's breaking down. Like, abandoned homes here are like over 800K. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Not gonna lie, I had no idea who you are, but you seem chill. So I'll sub. I appreciate it, bro. I'm talking Canadian politics right now. I normally don't do this. I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, I'm sorry if you're new, and yeah, but yeah. Yep, it's comparable between Canada and the UK. No, but you know what the issue is between Canada and the UK? It's comparable, But in your currency, like for example, we both just said £1 million, $1 million for a home. £1 million is, I think, more money than $1 million. You guys are more fucked. Wait, let me check. How much is £1 million in Canadian dollars? Wait, fuck off. What's 1 million GBP to CAD? I won't respond that. What's 1 million GBP to CAD? Okay, Siri's being weird. What's 1 million GBP to CAD? That's 1.8 million Canadian. So you guys are more fucked than us. But like, you guys for £1 million, you can get like a decent home, you know, like you said, a standard home for £1 million. Like by standard home, I would assume like, you know, 1 bathroom, 3 bedroom type deal. Here, $1 million is a shack in the woods that's run down, has like 1 bedroom and a bathroom, and your kitchen and living room are combined. Like, even rent, even if you rent here, you're paying like $2,000 rent for 1 bedroom here in Canada. I want to watch shiny hunting on Canadian politics. I get it. No one likes talking about politics. I don't even know how this conversation started. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about politics anymore. I get it. But I know not everyone likes politics and stuff. Not everyone's invested. I'm just talking about this because the Canadian elections are on Monday. So I have to go vote on Monday. So I'm just talking about the cost of living. Yeah, I'm normally not like this. This is the first time I've ever talked about shit like that, but yeah. It is what it is. But yeah, we also hit like goal, chat. Let's go. Yeah, that's why I have a no politics rule in my stream. Went off to the handle. I normally don't care. Like, I don't have like any rules on my stream other than don't be offensive. Yeah. And also, I talked about it because mainly Canadian politics. Let's be real here. I know half the world doesn't give a fuck. Like, I know half the people here don't give a fuck. Like, if I was talking about American politics, I would have caused arguments. Like, that's just how it works. Because the entire world, like, knows America. Canada is like just, we're so forgotten. Like, look, Wild just said Canada, where's that? We're so forgotten. Like, no one ever cares for us, and no one ever thinks of us, Canada. Like, yeah. I don't know enough politics to talk about them, other than the fact that has gone to the roof. Yeah, I only know Canadian and American. I know American politics because it's worldwide. And I know Canadian politics because I live in it. Yeah, like I know Boris Johnson. In the UK. Wasn't he like the prime minister or something like that? I know Brexit. I think that's his name, Brexit. I know him. Yeah, I just hate being unable to get by. That's the whole point. And for me, it's like, the reason why I get so mad at it when I talk about politics is because, like I said, bro, if I was born 10 years earlier, I'd live in a big house with just a couple $100K, you know? Now to live in a big house, you need a couple million. You need to be a multi-millionaire to live in a house these days. You know, even just a standard home. You have to be a multi-millionaire these days. So, yeah. That's the only reason why I get passionate about it. It's because all this inflation shit hit right when I became an adult. So my generation, Gen Zs, mid-Gen Z, you guys, by the way, Gen Alphas, if things keep inflating, you guys are going to be fucked. Like, I mean, dead ass. if things keep inflating when you guys become adults and you try buying homes, you guys are gonna be fucked. So yeah. That's the only reason why I get so pissed off over it. So I have to order food. So your boy's gonna order himself a burger. Actually, you know what? I've been live for 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna... I don't know. I might call it quits. I might call it quits for the day. Because 8 p.m. I still gotta edit the intro to my next video. Because once I get that done, all I need left to upload my next video, by the way, is edit the intro. So, once I get the intro done, next video. I don't know when I'm uploading it. I'm thinking for... I don't know. I want to do Friday. Next Friday, I might upload the video. That might be the day. So yeah, expect the next video next weekend though. Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'll have my next video up. Trust, chat. And then I could start working on my next, which I won't lie, I actually don't know what it's gonna be yet. What the fuck happened to my bun? Yeah, chat, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little lost on my next video. Normally I have a plan. Bro, my hair is so like... There we go. Normally I have a plan. Like normally I plan out my next videos in advance. Like once I finish the living decks, I don't know what I'm gonna stream. And once I upload this next video, which you guys still don't know the idea of yet, but once I upload this next video, I don't know what I'm gonna record next. I have no clue. I have maybe an idea, but I don't know if it's worth doing it now or saving for later. But I don't know. Normally I have shit planned out, but I got nothing this time. Well, I'll finally get some communication from other creators. Next video could be the thing. Let me know, brother. Let me know on that. I don't mind skipping work for that, by the way. I have such a chill boss. He just lets me skip whenever. I just gotta let him know. So yeah, that day, if I have work or school, you boys calling it off. And I'm joining your big thing. I talked about this with you before, Galax. Little hint, chat. I've been working on, or like I've been wanting, I haven't started yet, but I've been wanting to work on a big like collab with other YouTubers, especially now that I'm in contact with people like John Stone. You know, or I have connection with them now after the YouTuber video. So I've been thinking about hosting something like that during my summer vacation, which is in July. So I need to plan it out. But expect something in July. Something big in July. But yeah, thank you to everyone that joined into today's stream. Was a pretty good one today. We found no shinies. Today, but yeah, stream for 2.5 hours. Pretty good though. Pretty good. We managed to get to a catch combo of 100 for Drowzee. So I guess I'll continue Drowzee over the weekend. My next stream will be on Tuesday. I'm still unsure if I'm going to stream on Sundays yet. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. This Sunday though, I'm going out with my friends, so I'm not going to stream on this Sunday, but I'll let you guys know in the Discord and in my next stream on Tuesday if I'm going to start streaming Sundays. But yeah, my next stream will be on Tuesday though. We'll continue doing this hunt. Hopefully by then I'll have Ultra Balls. But yeah, I'll probably do Drowzee and Hypno over the weekend and see what I can do. And yeah, thank you everyone that tuned in, liked, subbed, all that type of stuff. I will see you all in the next stream on Tuesday. Peace.